Mr. Chairman.
Yet, while these cases remain pending,
Mr. Chairman,
while the very question of whether a vacancy exists remains
Mr. Chairman,
subject,
I object.
There is a nomination
I object.
to replace.
I object.
Can have the floor. Honorable Minority Leader, hold it. Majority Leader, you said you object. What are you objecting to?
Mr. Speaker.
Order.
Our rules are very clear on pending matters. Our rules are very clear on pending matters. And it says in Order 103F that a motion shall relate to definite issues and not be the subject of an action on which a judicial decision is pending in such a way as may, in the opinion of the Speaker, prejudice the interest of the parties to the action. Mr. Speaker, you see, when you keep saying motion, these rules guide proceedings in chamber, and mutatis mutandi, they apply to the work of committees as well. The rules are clear. What you can't do in the chamber, you cannot do in committee. So the rules are clear on pending matters. So you can't come here and comment on pending matters in a way that will prejudice the interests of the parties. So we stay away from random commentary on pending matters. We even don't refer to them. It's clear. I'm saying that you are a senior lawyer, you know. You've been in this house, you've been a majority leader, you've been a minority leader, you have lived through all the rulings in these matters. Pending matters, we should stay away from them. The conduct of judges, we should stay away from them. You have so far not impugned the process of nominating the nominee and submitting the nomination to this house, and the process of referral by Speaker of the nominee to this committee for the committee to do its work. Those are the legitimate matters that you can raise, and you haven't raised them. So all the questions about what happened, if you had waited and we started proceedings and you throw a question to the nominee to get his views on the matter, I may not object. But you can't just be allowed to run down everybody and get up and walk because you are Afenyo marking. Why? It will not be allowed. I'm going to look, this whole issue about you making a preliminary statement, show me a rule that says that you have the right to make a preliminary statement. Show me in our standing orders anything that says that you, Afenyo marking, have a right to make preliminary statements. You don't. Listen, we developed it as a practice. We developed it as a practice where normally the two leaders may make welcoming statements and general open statements, but you have converted it into a platform to do a press conference where you attack and impugn people and walk away with it. I'm saying that today you will not attack anybody and walk away whilst I sit in this committee.
Yes, Minority Leader, what do you have to say to it?
It gives you the opportunity because he is on the floor. Tell him, when he said I should hear Tampuli, I heard Tampuli. Should I hear another umbre? Should I hear another umbre?
Yeah. You can hear him after that. I come and respond to him. I know if you have anything.
Yes, Honorable another umbre. What do you have to say on the issue raised by the majority
Speaker,
leader, Honorable Mahama Ayariga?
Well, initially I didn't want to comment. We thought we should. Speaker, we in leadership have a role to play in helping you shepherd and guide this process. How does it look that the Chief Justice nominee is before us and this whole process is being reduced into a banter between the majority leader? It's been reduced into this. It's most unfortunate. And I'm surprised at some of the issues being raised by the majority leader. saying that, show us the rules that says that when there is vetting, you should be allowed to make comment. We are not only guided by rules, we are also guided by practice. Show me the rules that tells us that every Friday you should be standing behind the dispatch box and presenting petition. There are no rules on that. But it's part of our practice. And majority leader will respect you. You know this. So don't keep referencing that, saying that, show us the rules, show us the rules. It's not just about the rules. It is also about our practice. Now, the very rule you referred to, 103, when you said it could be applied mutatis mutandi. Majority leader, you are wrong. The rules were made with specific functionality, and the 103 you quoted is on admissibility of motion. No, it's motion. And it's giving us conditions for admissibility of motion. So when you read the heading, so you are interpreting the rule to suit your understanding. A while ago, Tampuri just referenced Order 5 and says that interpretation will be done by the speaker. Allow the speaker to lead the process. Allow the speaker, the chair, to lead the process. All of us are here to support, to make sure that these things are done. But the way you are positioning yourself is giving a wrong impression, and the public is watching. You will not even allow the minority leader to speak. And you are marking every sentence. And we are here saying that is normal. Why don't you take your note? When he's done, then you can present your version of the truth.
His law teacher started marking his sentences long ago. So I'm not the first person to mark his sentences. His law lecturers marked his sentences for years.
Anytime it appears to me, I'll conclude. Because you are pushing me to conclude, I'll conclude. But interestingly, the majority leader catches your eye every time. It is surprising that he always catches your eye. When we also draw your attention, let us also catch your eye. We also have something to say. Parliament is not just about the majority leader. For heaven's sake, I'm representing the good people of Insama Dreji. And when I have a view and I catch your eye, you must allow me to express him. I want to tell the majority leader, anytime he obstructs the minority leader, we will also obstruct him. No? Let him make his point. If it is the case that your strategy is that you are going to obstruct him, we will also obstruct you. And you will make your point. But the begging question is, to what end? Are we going to conclude this vetting? What are we telling Ghanaians as representatives of the people? Speaker, I think you should rule on this matter. The majority leader should put down his points. Can I finish? For heaven's sake, can I finish? The respected majority leader I saw him taking copious notes, should write down his points. And regardless of the fact that he's a majority, he's a member of parliament like anybody else. Let him write down his points. When the minority leader is done, then he can come in. Then we can make progress. This whole strategy of any sentence.
I would have been asking questions, but sometimes when I ask questions, they take it that I'm being sarcastic. I will give the floor to Honorable Roxanne Dafamoko.
Chairman, thank you for the opportunity. Chairman, given where we are, I seek your guidance on this matter. And here it is. Within the terms of Order 103, Rule D, Rule E, and F, the minority leader led a team of his members. They filed a motion. The terms of the motion, Mr. Chairman, reads as follows: that this Honorable House, having regard to Articles 110, Clause 1, 125 to 127, 144, Clause 1, and 146 of the 1992 Constitution and Standing Orders 57, Rules 1 to 3, Order 93.
Is that the motion Speaker rule on?
Yes. For the records, I'm reading the terms of the motion they filed. Yes. Order 103, Rule F, Order 216, and Order 217 of our standing orders resolves to suspend forthwith all further proceedings both at the Appointments Committee and our plenary. On the nomination of Justice Paul Bafuboni as Chief Justice, until all pending suits and applications directly bearing on the removal of a leadership Justice Ďestṛoy Tokonu, Saki Tokonu, including ECOWAS Court, suit number ECW/CCJ/APP/32/25 on provisional measures, multiple Supreme Court proceedings, and High Court applications are finally determined or withdrawn, and that in the interim, the Business Committee reprograms the business of the House. Accordingly, the Appointment Committee stands down any scheduled vetting related to the nomination, and that the Attorney General and Minister for Justice be summoned pursuant to Article 103 of the Constitution to appear before this House or before such committee as the House may designate, to provide a comprehensive briefing on the status of all pending litigation relating to the removal of a leadership Justice Ďestṛoy Saki Tokonu, including but not limited to A, the identity, jurisdiction, and procedural status of all such proceedings. B, any provisional measures, interim orders, or conservatory orders sought or granted. C, the relief sought in each proceeding and their potential implications for the office of Chief Justice. D, Ghana's international obligations under regional treaties relevant to the ECOWAS court proceedings. E, the government's assessment of potential legal and constitutional implications of proceeding with the appointment of a successor Chief Justice while such litigation remains pending. And F, any other matters relevant to Parliament's informed exercise of its constitutional functions under Article 1141. Applicants of the motion.
Well, hold on. Let me hear you, Honorable Habib. What are you objecting to?
Chairman, Parliament and parliamentary proceedings and practices. A member is not to address the House. What Honorable Roxon is doing is addressing us. Whatever he's reading, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable,
Mr. Chairman, but
you are completely out of order.
To us, Mr. Speaker.
You are completely out of order.
So, Chairman, no, he should stop.
It is only when a supplementary question is being asked.
A motion that the Speaker has ruled.
Would you listen to me, Honorable Habib?
On the floor.
Would you listen to me? It is only when a supplementary question is being asked that you don't address the House. So you are completely out of order. Honorable Minority Leader, may I have your response?
Chairman, I'm not done.
Okay,
I'm
hold
not
on.
done.
Then conclude.
Yes.
Conclude.
No, I'm not done.
Then conclude.
So, Mr. Chairman, these were the terms of the motion the Minority Leader and his group filed. In the course of considering admitting this motion, Speaker determined that the motion cannot be admitted. Now, the Minority Leader, as ranking member of this committee, is using a backdoor approach. He has rehashed the terms of this motion contained in a speech, and he seeks to read that speech before this committee.
Honorable Member, conclude.
It cannot be done.
You've made your point. Yes, Minority Leader, let me hear you.
Chairman, with respect, thank you for the opportunity. Let me first respond to the issue raised by the respected Majority Leader, which issue he anchored on Order 103F